Hello there. What is going on, everybody? We're going to be talking about the Chrome Adepticon exclusive N-1 Starfighter again today because it has not gone on sale yet. It was supposed to last week. Actually, it was supposed to the week before that, so we're going to talk all about that. Also, do want to remind you guys about Luxury Playstyle because they are sponsoring my X-Wing content. They have amazing tokens, and they actually would be perfect to check out for the Chrome N-1 Starfighter because you can get some Chrome tokens to check them out. You can save 15% if you use code Crabbok VIP, and they're gorgeous. If you haven't seen already, they've also got the new Focus and Evade tokens. They're double-sided, Focus on one side, Evade on the other side, perfect for an N-1 Starfighter. Get yourself some chromed out tokens. They are pretty cool. All right, so this is probably the number one question I get asked and lately, has the N-1 Starfighter gone on sale yet? It was supposed to go online the weekend of Adepticon. That didn't happen. You know, what is going on? So Friday came and went. If you guys didn't already know, I did a couple of live streams to talk about it at the moment because there was a lot of confusion. Basically, the website crashed, and they eventually came out on social media and said, guys, there's a problem. We're going to fix it. We'll let you know next week. If you go to the official link, which I am going to put in the description below, where you can purchase this, or supposedly can purchase the N-1 Starfighter, there are like patch notes of like when it was supposed to be available, and that crossed out when it's going to be available. Well, basically on the 25th, or rather on the 27th, they basically said, you know, next week we're going to let you know when it's going on sale next week. Well, that was this past week, which has come and gone, and you know, like yesterday being Friday, everybody was like, well, where is it? Is it already gone? It looks like it's out of stock. Did it sell out already? I get a lot of emails asking about this. So I wanted to wait until we got some concrete news. And the best we really got right now is this tweet from FFG. They basically, and this was on Twitter and Facebook, but basically they're still working it. It's not ready yet, but more details are on the way. So if you were worried, you didn't miss it. I guess that's the point of this. The takeaway is you have not missed it yet. But one of the things I think that's important to look at with this is that FFG people are working from home right now. Their warehouse is basically a ghost town, and so even if they had all of these in stock, which I don't know, there could have been any kind of shipping delays. Look, we're going through a global pandemic right now, and it's got rippling effects that touch everything. So there could be tons of delays, whether it comes to computer support, whether it comes from shipping delays, manufacturing, boat stuff, or maybe they're sitting in the warehouse and there's just nobody that can inventory them, package them up, ship them out. All of this stuff, everything is affected. So there's lots of delays when it comes to this. So I'm not surprised that it's delayed. I'm not surprised that they're having difficulty. And I think it's really beneficial for all of us to give them the benefit of the doubt here and cut them a little slack. I'm really glad that they've taken this step. And that's the thing I kind of want to focus on after we talk about this. So basically, the big takeaway is, I know I've kind of been dancing around it. We don't know yet. We don't know when it's going on sale yet. And when I know, I'll let you guys know. As soon as it comes out, if you want to follow me on social media, that's probably the first place. Like if it's a flash sale and it's going on sale, look right now. Look for tweets and or Facebook announcements. That's probably the quickest way for me to get something out. I could probably always also do a surprise live stream or something like that to get you guys the news right away. Of course, you can also follow Fantasy Flight. You don't have to only follow me, but usually I'm going to give you the updated news as I get it. But if it's something scheduled, like, hey, it's going to go online next Friday, it's going to go live, then we can just do that in a normal published video. There's less of a sense of urgency for something like that. So that's basically my plan to go forward with this. Now, there's going to be a limit of 2 Chrome N-1 Starfighters per purchase, or per account. So if you're looking to buy one for you and your friend, or you and your significant other, you'll be able to get 2. I would urge everybody here not to try and get lots of extras of these. This was something, we don't really know how much their quantity is going to be, but it's not going to be overwhelming. They're not going to have a whole lot of extras, but there probably will be enough for everybody to get one. So I don't think buying a bunch to sell on eBay is going to work out for you, because here's the thing. You're not getting free shipping on these. Since this is not a pre-order item, you're going to have to pay shipping. And if you pay normal shipping from Asmodee, it's not exactly cheap. So, you know, I don't think you're really going to be able to make your money back if you wanted to try to eBay these, because they're not going to go for $500. It's just an alternate paint job. The things that go for a lot are those, like those Legion minis, which were a super exclusive sculpt. This is the same sculpt as and anybody who wants a Chrome N1 bad enough can honestly just get a regular N1 and paint it Chrome, right? There's a lot of painters out there that can do all kinds of fancy stuff like that. So, what, like, it's cool. I'm going to try and get one. I might try and get two if possible, because there's a limit of two, and then maybe do one up as a giveaway. But all of that depends on what the quantities are. And but just don't like have everybody make extra accounts in your house. Like, don't make like 3 accounts and try to order 6 or something like that. Just don't do that, because that's being, you know, kind of jerky. And, you know, I just don't. I think this is a time in our society where it's a really great opportunity for us to just come together and work together for the common good in all things. And so here's just another example of like being excellent to each other. Have you guys ever seen Bill and Ted? All right, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Be excellent to each other. It's really my motto in life. And this is an opportunity for you to be excellent by just getting what you need. And so that's kind of a cool thing. So like, don't make extra accounts. That's my suggestion. But you don't have to take my advice, but I hope that you do. All right, so I said I want to get onto like a different aspect of this, and it's that they have an online presence with this. Because here's the cool thing. They've learned some lessons. Some con exclusives used to be something you could only get if you were at the convention. And look, lots of places do stuff like that, and then scalpers get the stuff and they sell them on eBay. And a lot of people don't like that, especially for a game that's not supposed to have exclusives, right? So when they started doing like the alternate paint jobs and stuff like that, they did that at Adepticon last year. All right, you know, and then they started doing stuff like with Legion, with alternate sculpts. Like, now it's like, feels like it's more different, even though it's only aesthetic, but still it feels more different because this is a different pose and it's resin minis and stuff like that. And this one looked really cool too. And this one, they finally said, hey, you know what? You can get it at the con, but you can also get it online, but only during that weekend. So I'm really glad that they've taken this step forward. I'm really glad that they're making con exclusives also available to people online. And some people kind of don't like the idea of exclusives because maybe, hey, I slept on it. I want you to look at it from the point of view as it could have been you had to go to Adepticon to get it. And they could have just said, oh, since Adepticon was canceled, we're going to roll these over and there'll be a Gen Con exclusives. They could have kept this to be a convention exclusive. So I'm really glad that they are opening the door to online sales and to allowing people to be able to purchase these online. I'm sure there's probably going to be some people that want one that don't get one, maybe because they, you know, somehow weren't aware of what was going on until after the fact, or maybe they were without internet, or, you know, for whatever reason. You know, there's always going to be somebody that doesn't get it, and I'm sure there will be probably one or two that do show up on eBay. But I guess my focus here is this is just a good thing in general compared to the old system. This is a huge step forward. Opening things up to online sales for convention exclusives is something that a lot of other companies do, and it's challenging. It's you know, to try and get there and mash F5 and get what you need ahead of time. So if you haven't already, I would suggest you create an account on the Asmodee store. I'm going to put a link to where you can actually find this item in the Asmodee store in the description below, so you'll be able to find it in the description. But create an account there. Make sure you've got your credit card information ready to go. So this way, once it is available, you'll already be logged in. You can just hit F5, refresh, add to cart, check out, and go. And then you know, that's my advice to you guys. But I think it's a really cool thing that they're opening this up to online sales. I'm really happy to see that. All right, guys. Well, I think that's about all I've got for right now. I hope you all are staying safe. We've got some more X-Wing battle reports coming out soon. I've been doing a lot of the solo play with you know, and it's a really cool thing with the Fly Casual program. You know, and I'm thinking maybe in honor of the N1 coming out, it's time to look at maybe some N1 based builds. So like, you know, and maybe this is something that I would love to hear some suggestions if this is something we should open up to maybe viewer comments, or maybe it should be Patreon, you know, exclusive of like, hey, you know, do you want to build a list that I should try and fly? Like, what's your best N1 list or something like that? You know, I think that's maybe something that we could start doing, getting a little bit more interactive with you guys as kind of a way to say thank you. And, you know, it's, you know, something else to do since we don't have any new product until May at the earliest, you know. So, and that could also be another thing that pushes this back. This may be something that you order and it doesn't even ship for a month, which, you know, wouldn't be the first time. You know, as somebody who's backed a lot of Kickstarters, I'm used to buying something and waiting a year or 3 for it to show up. So but that's me. Not everybody is in that particular boat. All right, guys. Well, that's all I've got. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Big thanks to Luxury Playstyle for their continued support of this channel. If you want to support this channel, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You can click on the links down in the description below. Patreon is down there. You can order something from Luxury Playstyle using the code Crabbok VIP. It's going to save you 15%. It also helps support this channel. And there's also other merch down there as well. There's t-shirts, there's social media links, and all of that. But I do appreciate all the support. I want to thank you guys for watching, and also thanks to the patrons and everybody who has been supporting this channel. I know a lot of you have been picking up some of those tokens as well, and I hear a lot of very, very happy customers. I want to thank you so much, and as always, have a great day.